single best thing I got out of the SPAB scholarship was exposure to some of the very best craftspeople and professionals working in conservation across the UK and further afield.
One of the biggest things that the scholarship really gave me was kind of a love for and a confidence to work with my hands.
The unique thing about the scholarship is the way that it connects the older generation to the younger generation, and it helps us pass on that knowledge that otherwise would be lost.
I now approach the conservation of old buildings by looking at the building fabric first and by trying to retain as much of it as possible.
It gives you a fundamental understanding of the approach to buildings as well, and really understanding what's going on before you take any action. And it's something that, since coming off the scholarship, I've been able to put into practice in various projects as well.
It puts individuals who are usually in the early stages of their career, really equips them with a wealth of experience and knowledge and kind of a drive and a passion to give back to the industry.
The scholarship differs in that you visit hundreds of sites within the 9 months, and it gives you that connection to our historic buildings rather than seeing it on a PowerPoint presentation. You're actually there, you're on site, you're speaking to the different people, and you're really understanding the passion that goes into the repair of the historic buildings.
To be able to see that breadth of things in the space of 9 months across the scholarship, I think you would be hard-pressed to get that kind of experience within 9 years of working with a single practice.
I knew I wanted to return to Ireland to work as a structural engineer, and I was inspired by the SPAB and the incredible community of people I met in the UK to set up something similar in Ireland. I knew that there just wasn't anything like it in terms of advocacy for conservation and for a very conservative repair approach, as well as just the incredible network of people and just the kind of nature of sharing knowledge and helping each other out.
So for me, the best thing that I got out of the scholarship was the breadth and variety of projects that we saw across the 9 months. So from everything from working with sole practitioners in rural parts of the country all the way through to big multi-million contracts in central London, and seeing how conservation could be woven into really complex projects of this scale as well. It also connects people in a really useful way. One of the biggest lessons that came out of the scholarship was that there's no one individual that knows everything about every conservation conundrum, and how the best results arise is through collaborating.
I think it was really impressive to visit scholars working across the UK on a broad range of ages and types of built heritage, from Hampton Court Palace up to Flax Maltings. And I think it really goes to show how much these scholarships had an impact on the built heritage in the UK.